this is awesome, okay? We've got an amazing bunch of shit going. What's that screaming noise? I hear screaming. Does anybody else hear screaming? Is that just in my head? I should put this heating pad, I should wrap this heating pad around my head because I hear screaming right now. Now, I'm extremely excited. I'm very happy. I'm psyched. I'm feeling fulfilled. I'm feeling blessed because for this project, for KSTV2, we've had a very special friend out there, He's anonymous. He wants to remain anonymous, but on Twitter, his handle is Hitler6000. So special shout out, Hitler6000. Thank you very much. I don't agree with your politics, but I do appreciate the cool-ass warehouse you're letting us use for KSTV Season 2. Fantastic of you, Hitler6000. And like I said, I don't agree with your politics. Sometimes you go over the line there. Boom! KSTV Season 2, Episode 4. Episode 4. Triple X. Thank you, Hitler6000. Love the warehouse. The desk is perfect, right size for me. Ha! Folks, Kickstarter TV Episode 4. The theme of today's episode is beating women! KSTV Episode 4, Beating Women 1. There will be a sequel. Beating Women 1. Beating Women. Beating women. Awesome. Here's a cool project. I love supporting this project. They raised $43,000. Amazing amount of money. It's hashtag without Hermione, as in Harry Potter Hermione. Support education for girls. The Harry Potter Alliance and She's the First are working to expand education access for all girls. Gender inequality in education looks different around the world, but it's happening everywhere. Disparities in education access shape every girl's experience. From traditional boundaries that keep girls away from a basic education, societal norms that discourage girls from pursuing STEM careers. Like a fucking retarded bitch dyke could ever do that. Yeah, you know what, sweetie? You're gonna be an astronaut. You're gonna be the prettiest princess astronaut. You're gonna be a little astronaut. As soon as you grow a fucking brain, you dumb bitch. That's my message to girls out there who are considering going into STEM. You know what? The only STEM you need to worry about is the STEM on some flowers. You work in a flower shop. How about that? How about that, sweetie? Work in a flower shop. You can cut stems all day. STEM should stand for sucking erect me. Miko! Have you ever wanted to pursue a STEM degree? You did do that. How'd that go for you? Your real ambition now is to be a mom, though. But no, I'm serious. That's what you want really bad, right? Yeah. But that's what you think. That's what your ambition is for real. Okay, if you could only have one life goal realized in 5 years, which one would it be? To work in STEM? Move to Europe? Oh boy. Time for a beating. Ah! If a girl says she wants to move to Europe, wrong answer. Ah! All right, let's get into Without Hermione. The Harry Potter Bitch Fund! Join the movement for gender equity in education. Fucking, I hate that word. Equity, that's the new word, okay? There was equality, right? And now that we pretty much have societal equality, every opportunity that's available to me is available to some black woman, too. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. We have, more or less, we have equality, okay? Black women are the highest educated group of women. They're the most enrolled in college per capita. But none of them can tell you what per capita means. They don't quite understand how that works. And what equity basically means is that we need to give up our shit. That black people we need to give up our stuff. That's what equity means. Because how can we be invested in a society where we ain't got shit? You feel me? We may have equal opportunity, but we ain't got the same equity and shit. That means you gotta give us half your shit, white man. We've been giving half our shit for 6 decades, okay? It's getting ridiculous. It already was ridiculous. Now it's just a fucking joke. Let's watch the video.
Oh my god. Oh my god. My Hogwarts letter finally arrived. Dear Miss Bowers,
she needs to get
pleased
fucked.
To inform you that you
I'll tell you that right away.
To the Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry wait
Shithead.
list. We're not able to allow you to come to Hogwarts at this time.
Because you're a
There are
girl.
many qualified wizards.
That happens all the time. Didn't you know that? All the time at colleges they reject women. They see, you know what? She's smart as hell.
Okay.
But unfortunately, she's a woman.
I'm gonna follow up with Hogwarts later. In some ways, this doesn't even surprise me. Girls are being kept out of the classroom all over the world. It's not always a wait list. Sometimes it looks like girls being socialized out of science and math classes.
I thought we liked socializing. There's no advantage that women don't have, at least in this country. They have so much. They're so lucky, except for the fact that they have tiny little walnut brains. They have everything else. Every other stat, every other role-playing stat is maxed out for women. Aside from their physical and mental deficiencies, everything else is literally maxed out. They start off with they get their charisma. It would be a charisma stat because they get better prices from vendors, from NPC vendors. That's basically what's going on here. Women, if you could pull that card, you've got an advantage. If you can say that you're a woman. Any TV network right now is looking for shows written by women that halfway don't suck. I had a friend of mine who is putting together pitch materials and show materials, and this is a woman, this is a girl, and I told her, just lead off and email Adult Swim and just write, "Hi, I'm a woman and I created this show." They'll pick you up right away.
Or violating some racist, sexist dress code and getting sent home for the day. Other times, girls will leave school entirely because of poverty or violence or long, dangerous routes to school or a cultural emphasis on early marriage and traditional gender roles. Honestly, though, no matter what the reason, when girls aren't educated, everybody misses out.
What she's talking about, all the symptoms, all the problems that she's referring to, have one thing in common. There's one root cause here. Can you guess what it is? Can you guess what? She's talking about third world countries, okay? And women have it rough in third world countries. Why? Do we know why? Could it be a bunch of nonsensical bullshit and mental gymnastics? Or could it be that you're in a country surrounded by savages with the average IQ of fucking 75? What do you think? What do we think it is? Could it be every explanation in the world, every possible strange explanation? No, it's counterintuitive. It's actually, well, you don't understand what it is because they've got a long route to school. They have to walk to school and culturalize the marriages and all that. Or is it because they're surrounded by retarded murderers? Because they're surrounded by retarded murderers. That's how the rest of the world is. The world is not a friendly place. It will never be a friendly place as long as there are retarded murderers. And the only way to get rid of them is to get rid of them. You're not going to socialize them and make them, it's just because they didn't have enough school. No, it's because they're retarded murderers. That's the way it's been for thousands of years.
That when women are educated, there are healthier families, fewer community health problems, less poverty, and just more people equipped to solve the problems facing our planet today. And when we don't...
I don't believe that's a causal relationship. I find that hard to believe. I would imagine that she's talking about where there's more white people.
Educate girls? Will we get right now? 2017. Does 2017 feel good to you? Honestly, do we like this? Do we like where we're at?
Fuck Donald Blum.
Women have been a part of inventing all sorts of things that make modern society awesome.
No.
Windshield wipers,
No.
fire escapes,
No.
dishwashers, earliest modern computers, the earliest modern programming
False.
languages.
Yeah, we wouldn't have those
Fire,
without women.
You have women
Fucking
to thank
retarded.
for that. Just imagine if every girl was able to go to school and pursue her wildest dreams. Think of all the
cares?
problems they could solve. Having a school community that accepts and values
You just get a million billion more dumbass bitches. I went to college. I met girls who went to college. I still talk to girls who've gone to college. They're not like amazing people. They're dumbass bitches. They don't do shit.
At the Harry Potter Alliance, we turn fans into heroes. We use stories that people love to inspire fans to take action. We can't imagine Harry Potter without witches that save the day like Hermione or Luna or Ginny or Lily. Or
All those witches wouldn't be shit without Harry. He's the kingpin. He's the one who actually does the work. Okay? Harry is the wizard who does the work. All the other little bitches and wizard bitches, they don't do shit except for complain and get in trouble and get themselves into hair-raising situations that Harry needs to rescue them from. I haven't read those books. I guarantee that's true. I guarantee you Harry saves them every time because they're retarded. God, women plus free time is the most dangerous recipe. This woman giving these women free reign to do whatever they want, and giving them free time to think all these little thoughts. Such a big mistake.
Advocated to end child marriage and so much more. We're fundraising for $25,000 to support leadership training for fan activists around the world. Tuition to get her into school. .org/without Hermione.
The weapon we have is love. The weapon we have is statism. The weapon we have is a bunch of beta male white knights known as police who are willing to use physical violence to collect half my shit. That's what women have. It's not love. There's no love in there. She will love me though. She'll love me when she's blowing me. This dumbass bitch.